What up, Peter and Speed Vampire, Speed Vampire. So this is part 3 of questions and Q&As. I'm answering questions. The next question, I can't let it be late, so we made videos on doing parts. Do you live in a house or a castle as vampires? Well, most vampires live in castles, correct? But me, myself, I live in an apartment building with humans, so I have to act human, even though I'm not human. That brings us to the next question. Do you sleep in a coffin or a bed? Well, I sleep on the bed. I live above ground. Some vampires live in like mostly cemeteries and hot spots for vampires. So yes, I am a vampire, but I live above ground. I live with humans, so I had to sleep on a bed. Are vampires human? That one, we look human, we sound human, we act human, but we're not human. I may look human to you, but humans don't drink blood. What does blood taste like? Well, blood kind of has no taste. It basically tastes like water, basically. You all drink water, so you know what water tastes like. It has like no taste. So that's basically what it tastes like, water. Do you wear mostly black? I do wear mostly black. Yes, I got a lot of dark clothes and black clothes. But right now I'm wearing a pink tank top and PJs. What were the years back in, what was it like in the 1800s? Terrible! I'll tell you that much. It was terrible back then. I'll do more parts tomorrow to the Q&A questions, but the 1800s, that was terrible. Like, the style was awesome. Ew, see me. Sorry. I feel that bird coming. My bad. My bad, I didn't feel a bird coming. It was the 1800s. They in the 80s, they had nice clothes, like really like nice fashion clothes. I'm not gonna lie. Have you ever met Jesus Christ? I I did see him when I was a vampire because I was turned in 778 BC, which is before Christ. So yes, I have seen him. Well, it's parts of him anyways. In the crowd, you could barely see him. Were you around the time of the dinosaurs? That one, no, because the dinosaurs weren't around in 778 BC. This was after the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were 65 million years ago. I'm not that old. I'm only 3,102, so I was not around the time of the dinosaurs. That'd be kind of hard to bite that dice on my face. It'd be hard. Do you have venom that turns people, or do you have fangs? I have both. I have vampire venom and fangs. I try not bring them out on camera. But yes, I do that stuff. What kind of type of vampire are you? I'm an old school vampire, so I have fangs, and then my blood veins go in my eyes. And it's a terrible sight. You don't want to see my vampire form. What happened to a vampire's eyes when hungry? Well, when a vampire is hungry, they go black. If they smell blood, they go red. If they feed on human blood, they go red. If they feed on animal blood like me, it's like golden brown to black, sometimes red. Depends on the situation. Have you ever was cooking and the vampire face came out? Yes, several times because I was cooking chicken and ground beef with the blood. So yeah, I had vampire face in that a few times. Does the eclipse affect vampires? Yes, a lot. It affects us a lot. Alright, so eclipse really affects us a lot because it gives us more power. The vampire face things when the moon goes over the sun and it gets dark out like it is now. Yes, our vampire face. Oops. Sorry, I dropped you. I'm trying to speak fast, so don't judge me. I accidentally dropped you. But yeah, since it's dark outside, when the eclipse happens, our vampire face automatically thinks it's nighttime, and it'll come out, and then we have to force it back in the clothes. So yeah, have you ever drank blood? I drink blood every night. Ew, excuse me. Ew. Yuck. Anyways, back on topic. But yes, I do feed on animal blood every night. Can vampires survive on human food and blood? Yes, we do. We feed on human blood, and some of us feed on human food. As long as we have enough blood, we can feed on whatever we want. Do you? Can vampires go to sleep? I covered this earlier. Yes, they do sleep, usually during the daytime. But the humans here put me on meds to put me to sleep. And so that was the next question: is they don't know you're a vampire. All the humans I live with all know I'm a vampire. My dentist, that's a human, knows I'm a vampire. So yes, a lot of people know I'm a vampire. Does your human mom and dad know you're a vampire? No, they do not. They do not know I'm a vampire. I don't want them to know. Is it true that vampires need to drink blood to survive or else they'll die and mummify? Yes. Vampires need to feed on blood in order to survive. I covered this in that video too. Vampires need to drink blood in order to survive. If we don't get blood, our vampires get weak, and eventually we'll mummify and we can't move, and we'll be dead until we get blood again in our systems. So yes, we can. And the final question is, how long have you been a vampire? I covered that again in 778 BC. But people keep asking the same question. Here's another one I get literally gets asked a lot. Have you fought any hunters lately? Or any vampire hunters in that matter? Yes, I have. I fought a few hunters, including Blade himself. That's right, Blade himself I fought. I fought a few Slayers and they all lost. But mostly the Slayers win because they're tough. Sometimes they lose. But Blade, he's the toughest one out there. So until next parts, peace.